Good morning and welcome in on this Wednesday. Dan Hardenbrook coming to you from the Duke Sport Shop Studios, downtown Newberry. Ready now for your latest local news from around the region with your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. The local news this morning is being sponsored by the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. Pick up your copy of the latest edition of the Newberry News, available now. Here's a look at this week's front page headlines. How Northern Wings is helping the local economy take flight. The Sioux tribe of Chippewa Indians has censored Chairman Aaron Payment. Graham Ray has decided to go to virtual learning. Latest COVID counts by county in the UP. School COVID guidances have been revised. And how one local musher is planning a full winter race season in the lower 48. Those stories and more available in this week's edition of the Newberry News. Available now. In your local news this morning, Sioux Area Public Schools announced that they received another threat to the district yesterday. In an announcement from Superintendent Amy Scott Cronemeyer, Sioux Area School Administration announced they received notification of a threat written on a bathroom wall yesterday. The threat specifically referenced the Sioux Area High School. Administration notified the Sault Ste. Marie Police Department, and detectives immediately started their investigation and will provide information as it becomes available. The Sioux Area Public Schools are asking anyone in the public with any information that could help the investigation to contact Amy at eupschools.org. The Schoolcraft County Sheriffs Office has announced that they will be closing to the general public due to the recent rises in COVID. Gun registrations can be placed in the black mailbox next to the door, and they'll take care of them accordingly. Fingerprints will need to be scheduled in advance, and an appointment can be made by calling the sheriff's office. On-site inmate visitations using the kiosk are suspended until further notice, but online video visitation will be fully operational. Anyone with any questions or who needs assistance with services can contact 906-341-2122. The Michigan Department of Corrections will be holding another open house for the Newberry Correctional Facility on March 1st. The open house will take place from 10 until 2 at the Michigan Works office at 501 West Harry Street in Newberry. The Michigan Department of Corrections is hiring officers statewide, including right here in Newberry at the NCF. Openings are available in many areas, including all across the Upper Peninsula. You can get paid while you train, and positions offer competitive pay and state benefits. As part of the Department of Corrections open house at the Michigan Works office, you can apply on site, get on-the-spot interviews, and physical fitness testing. Dress attire should be worn for the interview portion, but a change of clothes can be brought for the fitness test, which will require t-shirt, shorts, and athletic shoes as recommended. For more information or to view the physical fitness test, go to michigan.gov/MDOC-jobs. Click on Hiring Process. Lewis County Animal Shelter may soon benefit from what is being known as the Betty White Challenge. Animal lovers around the world are planning a grand gesture on Monday, January 17th, in honor of the late actress Betty White. The Betty White Challenge, as it's being named, is asking everyone to flood their local animal shelters with $5 donations, or whatever you're able to donate. Donations in White's name on Monday is being set up as a tribute on what would have been the actress's 100th birthday. Throughout her life, White was an outspoken and dedicated advocate for animals and shelters. Both of White's parents were animal lovers. Betty spent her early years surrounded by more than a dozen dogs, despite it being a Great Depression era. Reporter Katie Couric once observed that Betty liked animals more than people, a claim that White did not deny. In addition to volunteering and supporting for a wide range of animal groups, White also funded studies focused on pain management in animals, wrote multiple books revolving around her love for the animals. White recently passed away just shy of her 100th birthday. You can make donations locally here to the Lewis County Animal Shelter, P.O. Box 514, Newberry, Michigan, 49868. The MSU Extension Office is continuing their Tot Time program for 2022. The group will meet every Thursday throughout the year from 9:30 until 11. January's meeting will be held at the Trinity Lutheran Church on Newberry Avenue. If you want more information, you can contact Tracy Abram, Extension Educator, at 906-235-2985. The current leader of the Michigan House of Representatives is requiring all members and staff to retain records and documents that could be relevant to a pending criminal investigation against former House Speaker Lee Chatfield. Chatfield has been accused of sexual and financial misconduct. House Speaker Jason Wentworth has ordered what is known as litigation hold in light of the recent accusations against Chatfield. Chatfield's sister-in-law is accused the former lawmaker of sexual assault dating back to more than a decade when she was 15 years old, and both resided in northern Michigan. The alleged acts also occurred while Chatfield was in office. He's accused of sexual assault within the state capitol building and included possible financial improprieties as part of that case. On Thursday, Michigan State Police confirmed that it received a criminal complaint related to Chatfield from the Lansing State Police. Chatfield is accused of grooming the now 26-year-old for years, having met her at private religious schools where he was a teacher and coach. Attorneys in the cases on both sides have gone public with information over the past few days. Through his attorney, Chatfield has denied the sexual assault allegation, instead characterizing what happened as an affair. The legal age of consent in Michigan is 16, but it goes up to 18 when the other person is involved as an authority figure, such as a teacher, which would technically have been Chatfield's role when the incident took place. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. The local news this morning being brought to you by the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. Pick up your copy of the latest edition of the Newberry News, available now. Time now to check in with sports this morning. The Newberry boys basketball team got their first win of the season as they knocked off the Pickford Panthers in EUP conference play last night. The Indians had their best offensive night of the season, beat the Panthers 66-40 to get their first victory on the year. The Red Wings are bringing back one of the great players in franchise history to join their front office. Steve Yzerman has confirmed and announced the hiring of Nicholas Lindstrom as VP of Hockey Operations. In his role, the club says that Lindstrom will be involved in all aspects of hockey operations. Lindstrom is considered one of the great defensemen in NHL history. He won the Norris Trophy as the league's top defenseman 7 times, brought home 4 Stanley Cups, was a winner of the 2002 Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP. A night after picking up one of their biggest victories of the season, the Pistons suffered one of the worst losses in franchise history, falling 133-87 against the Chicago Bulls last night. The 46-point loss was the worst in the Pistons' 9-31 season so far this year. Cade Cunningham, one of the lone bright spots. He had 8.7 rebounds, 3 assists, but the Pistons could not keep up with the 27-11 Chicago Bulls. The Detroit Lions coaching staff has been selected to be one of 2 staffs to lead college football prospects preparing for the NFL draft, the upcoming Senior Bowl. Coaches for the Lions and Jets were selected on Tuesday as the coaching staffs for the 73rd Reese Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. For the first time in the College All-Star Game's history, head coaches will serve in an advisory role. Lions head coach Dan Campbell and Jets head coach Robert Saleh, who used to be an assistant at Northern Michigan University, will promote assistants on their staff into head coaching roles for the week of the game. That change is being made to offer assistants development opportunities, showcase their skills in front of NFL teams. Also this year, 4 coaches from historically black colleges and universities will also be a part of the staffs as the NFL and the Senior Bowl try to promote diversity. Dan Campbell did not comment on the selection, but GM Brad Holmes, at the end of the year press conference yesterday, said that the game features, quote, a lot of gold. Is looking forward to having the organization participate in the event. Following Georgia's win in the national championship game over Alabama, the final college football AP poll is out. Georgia, the unanimous number one. They finished with all 61 first-place votes. Michigan finishes number 3, just behind Alabama. Michigan State final ranking was 9th. Other Big Ten teams include Ohio State at 6 and Iowa at 23rd. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Here's what you can expect. We'll see a 40% chance of snow showers today. Cloudy skies, a high in the mid-20s. Northwest winds 5 to 10. For your Thursday, 50% chance of snow. Cloudy, a high in the mid-20s. Calm winds northwest 5 miles per hour. Friday, partly sunny and cold, a high near 4. I'm Dan Harderbrook. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.